Hello, everyone. Welcome to COR109 Communication and Thought. My name is Greg Nash. Welcome to the welcome video for COR109 Semester 1, 2020. I'm going to be doing up a few of these videos every now and then through the semester, especially to give you important information. I find that it's easier to do these videos. Hopefully it feels like I'm right there, I'm talking to you, and I can progress a lot more information just by actually being able to talk the information out as well. In this particular video, I'm going to start giving you a bit of prep work for next week, a bit of information, especially leading into orientation week and preparing for COR109 through semester 1 as well. So what we're going to have a look at quickly today is some really important information around your class schedule, especially for COR109. It's really important. We're going to have a look at when the COR109 lectures are running next week, because COR109 actually has face-to-face lectures in orientation week, but then all the lectures after that, they actually go to the online environment, and I'll take a peek at that as well. And then finally, I want to start with task 1 and actually showing you task 1 for COR109, because it actually does open Monday, 9 a.m. of orientation week. So you're actually going to be able to start some assessment next week if you're really keen to get into it. So let's get into it. Just bear with me while I switch through my screens here. So to start with, for the COR109 schedule, your timetable, this is really important information. For COR109, what you actually did when you enrolled was you enrolled into a time slot, but that time slot actually held around about 100 places in it. And what's going to happen probably on Wednesday of orientation week is that timetabling will then divide those 100 places down into 4 classes of around 25 students. So the classroom number for COR109 is not yet available on USC Central. So you have to go back in, I would imagine, after Thursday morning, and you should do this regardless, because sometimes there is some movement, there's some changes to the room numbers for all courses. Please go back in, have a look at the timetable and see what your COR109 room number is. If you don't do this, you're going to be walking around in week 1 looking for your COR109 classroom, and you're not going to know where the hell it is. You know, it's not going to be a good experience straight up. So it's really important. Go in there, have a look. I'm going to try and send you another reminder at the end of next week. Go in and make sure you check your room number, and for that matter, check the room numbers for all your classes. Make sure that you are getting them right as well. So for next week as well, keep in mind that we do have COR109 lectures next week during orientation week. They're really at the back end of each of the days, but I really encourage you to come along. You know, I'm going to make sure they're a bit of fun. I want to inspire you. I want to engage you. Why do you have to do this core class? You know, it's a mandatory class. Why are you being made to do it? I want to just let you know in these lectures, not why you're doing it, but how it's going to benefit you for your entire degree. You know, this is the stuff you need to know. To me, 50% of the marks you're going to get for every assessment item you do is not about the content or the information you engage with. It's the way in which you present that information, the way in which you communicate it. So this is about approaches to assessment. And you know, I'm really passionate about this. I want you to get it right from the start, so that you benefit in every single subject you do throughout your entire degree. It is so important. It's not the most riveting information, and you know, we can accept that, but it is probably the most important information. In terms of the value of COR109, just remember that it is worth as much to your degree as any other course you do in terms of actual points. So you've got to keep that in mind. What you think is the most important subject that you're going to do throughout your entire degree, COR109 is worth just as much. So it is important that you do very well in this course as well. But these lectures, I'm going to be doing the ones at Sunshine Coast Tuesday and Wednesday. We've got Janet Turley, one of my colleagues, doing the Tuesday lecture at Caboolture, and Carriage up at Fraser Coast on Wednesday. In Gympie Thursday, we've got 2 to 3. That's going to be me as well. So I'm traveling up to see everyone in Gympie. In Moreton Bay, sorry, that should be Friday. So if you're at Moreton Bay, it will be Friday, 1:45 to 2:45. I'm traveling down there as well to do the Moreton Bay one. And then at South Bank, Caitlin Noakes is our teacher down there, and she's going to be there. I'm pretty sure that's Friday too. I apologise, I should have the day in there. I'm pretty sure Friday is the day for South Bank. I will double check that, and if it's different, I will get back to the people at South Bank about that one. But again, like I say, you know, these are a lot of information to start the semester. It's in orientation week, and it gives you that little bit of a leg up going into the semester as well. Finally, let's have a look at task 1 just quickly. So it's the academic integrity modules. And so you've got to do the five quizzes involved with the academic integrity modules. And you may have already come across these. The important thing to remember is for COR109, you have to do the quizzes through the COR109 Blackboard site to get your marks. And we will talk this through, so don't worry too much about it at the moment. We'll make sure that you do understand it, but these are going to open on this coming Monday, which will be the 17th of February, 9 a.m. And they have to be completed by 4 p.m. of week 4. So you've got a full month there to engage with these. There's 5 quizzes. You can do them at your own leisure. You know, you can do them back to back, or you can do them 1 week at a time, however you feel comfortable doing it. Some students have told me it takes around about a half an hour per module. So, you know, there's about 2.5 hours of work there to make sure that you do get it right. And they're worth 2 marks each. So 5 quizzes, 2 marks, that's what makes up your 10%. 2 marks just doesn't seem like much, does it? But I can tell you at the end of the semester, when you're sitting on 49 marks, that is the best 2 marks you're ever going to get all semester. Every mark counts. Don't discount small marks at the start of the semester, because they're the ones that are worth the most at the end of the semester. Always make sure you keep that in mind. Every mark, it counts. Accumulation of marks, that's what you want to get over that 49% to get to that 50% and make sure you do pass the course. Okay, let's go and have a quick squiz around Blackboard, and I'll take you through a few things. Just bear with me while I switch out my screens here. So I'll stop sharing this one. I'm going to share another screen, this one here. Let's go. So now you should be able to have a good look at this screen. This is the landing page for Blackboard. Hopefully you've already been to Blackboard. All your courses, they should be here now. They should be available to you. You should be able to see them. So you should be able to see COR109 Communication and Thought there. Let's go in and have a look. Just a couple of things to have a look at. Yours might look a little bit different to me, but there is some other really interesting information that you know, you could probably engage with through this site as well. So again, don't discount any of that information. Have a quick look at it. But what we're going to do at the moment is just have a look at semester 1 for Communication and Thought. I'll just move myself a little bit here. So at the moment, I've got the edit mode on for myself so that I can have a look at it. And the reason I've got this edit mode on, it's not the student view that you can see. You'll actually notice that I've actually got some extra buttons over here that you haven't got. I've put that like this just so that I can show you in these buttons the sorts of information that you're going to be able to see. So of course, we've got some interesting information here. Obviously, we've got the announcement here. What will end up happening is the video I'm creating right now will be the very next announcement that's going to go on there. One of the things I wanted to show you though is the learning materials. So it is really important. If you go into the learning materials, you're going to see that all the materials that you need for this week, the online lecture videos, all those sorts of things, at the moment you won't be able to see these. The week 1 will become available at the end of orientation week. So you'll end up going into this learning materials folder. I'll put up announcement when it's there and you'll see week 1 appear. And in there, you're going to actually find all this information. It's preparation, it's the videos, and we've also got transcripts. Excuse me, transcripts for those videos as well. So we've got preparation videos leading into the tutorials, the sorts of activities that we're going to be doing in the tutorials. So there's going to be quite a bit. The assessment, that will end up being all ready to go as well. Even your readings, so you can see here your readings for week 1, there's links directly into your readings. It's all in one place, nice and handy for you. So as you can see, every single week, excuse me, every single week, a new folder will open up for you. Now, the other really important one here is the assessment button. So I do want to go and have a look at the assessment button as well. Now, when you look in the assessment button, all you're going to see at the moment is probably this thing here. However, on Monday, this task 1 will open. By week 1, task 2 will open as well. And this is going to have all the information. So for task 1, just to give you a look in here, it'll have the description. It's got a link out to show you where the academic integrity modules are. It's got an explanation of what you have to do here. And then you can see the 5 quizzes. These are the ones in Blackboard that for COR109, these are the ones you've got to do. So on Monday, you'll be able to come in here, click on those. You can go and have a look at the academic integrity modules, but come back here. This is where you do it, and that's where your marks actually get recorded. So you can do those at your leisure. Friday, 4 p.m, week 4 is when those things are due. Just to have a look at one of the other ones, I'll go back to the assessment folder again. Task 2, which is our first written task. We've got the task description there, all of the different things, a whole heap of resources for you to use. We've got the rubrics already sitting there. We've got another whole heap of resources here that we'll be covering through the tutorials as well. So much information. This is all about getting you up to speed, getting you the skills you need to really ensure that you're ready to rock and roll with the assessment in your other courses as well. And we will hit the ground running. You know, you start to get assessment due a few weeks into semester, so we're really going to try and start getting you into those early skills to really approach those assessment items as well. Look, I'm really excited about the semester. I wish you the best of luck for the semester as well. You will see me wandering around all of next week across a few different campuses. So if you do see me, grab me, say hello, tell me where you're from and what you're doing for sure. Other than that, come along to those lectures and really enjoy it. You will get to meet me there at those lectures, or get to meet some of my colleagues who are great, great teachers themselves as well. Okay, thank you everyone. Best of luck, and we'll be seeing you throughout the semester. Bye-bye.